Hello YouTube viewers, thank you so much for tuning in, and today I would like to share with you a little bit of history here in this newspaper, the Sunday News of New York City. And look at the year 1973. I got this at my favorite thrift store. I believe I paid 50 cents for it. I bought it back in June when my father-in-law and mother-in-law were here. They were staying in my house for about 2 weeks. So I went with her to my favorite thrift store and I ended up finding this and I picked it up for my father-in-law. I believe he read it, but he might have either forgotten it or maybe he didn't want to stuff his luggage, up with more stuff. I'm not sure. Maybe he forgot. But anyway, here it is and I want to share it with you. So 1973. I wonder how many of these are out there. It's all over. Ceasefire in our longest war. Draft ended 5 months early. And there's Secretary of State Rogers photo to the left and North Vietnamese Foreign Minister on this side here. His name is right there, but it's a little bit tricky to pronounce. So let's take a look inside. So let's see, in Vietnam, heavy fighting to the finish. So this was in 1973. Index to features, daily almanac. Let's see, the moon. Look at this, all the details that they would give you in a paper for how much? For 25 cents you would get the news. And now we go to the internet and spend on electricity, being on the internet, right? Or our phones, so we have to pay a phone bill to access all the news. Either electricity or access your phone and you pay for your phone. And look, you used to get everything here in one paper for just 25 cents. How the world has changed. So let's see what else here. Pens and a bloody chapter. Couriers set out with news of PWs. Wow, that's crazy. For 25 cents and you get all this. And so old, 1973. Homecoming touch at Naval Hospital. Clark Base gears up for PWs. Let's see here. State Bar would okay indoor pot prostitution. Wow. FBI seizes mom in mix-up kidnap. Wow. Mix-up kidnap. A Brooklyn woman accused of abducting the wrong child in a bid to recover her own child living with her estranged husband in Italy was held in lieu of $25,000 bail on a kidnapping charge in Brooklyn federal court yesterday. Wow, that's crazy. Look at that. Cop fires at girl, kills another. A 16-year-old Brooklyn girl was fatally wounded early yesterday by a policeman firing at another girl who allegedly had aimed a sawed-off shotgun at him. Wow, body was found. Oh, body was Gambino. Look, this is another article here. The decomposed body of a man found in a shallow grave in Colts Neck Township, New Jersey, Friday, was identified positively yesterday as that of Emmanuel Manny Gambino, nephew of Mafia Superdon Carlo Gambino. Wow, that's crazy. Nab youth in rape of teacher in school cloakroom. Wow. And I was playing with toys while all this was happening. That's crazy. Look at this. Okay, let's see this here. It says something about 17-year-old youth who allegedly forced an attractive 20-year-old teacher out of her classroom at night point and then raped her in the cloakroom. That is crazy. Wow. In Vietnam, heavy fighting to the finish. Ask Agent Parley on Viet. Now, here are the sales. Lane Bryant, look at that. $19.90 for that dress. Polyester checked knit. And these shoes, Believable Bonds, totes, stretch, half boots, keep ankles dry, fold to take long, $6. And that's old fashioned now. Look at that, it even had a little, let's say, you could order it, yeah. Little order form here to order these. Packed, signed, ending our longest war. And then look, Gimbals. Remember Gimbals, the store Gimbals? I remember hearing of it, but I don't remember it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how long that store was in business. So look at that, each, 25 cents each of these dresses. It's funny because I have an idea now looking at these. I can cut these out and make paper dolls from them, because look, they have entire bodies and dresses. Look at that. So $25. You still find stuff at $25. If you go to Walmart or even Burlington and stuff like that, you can still find stuff like that. So I don't think that has changed much. Sportswear from Japanese culture. Wow, look at that clothing. Prices drop even lower in our half-yearly shoe sale. Wow. You can still find, I guess, sandals and stuff like that for like $12.99, I think. If you go into Burlington, you can find that stuff. More sales. This is Macy's here. Wow, look at that. Amazing. Soul 70s. More sales here. Harley Davidson Golf Car Business Opportunity. Look at that. Look at the TVs. Save $80. Look at the TV with the legs. How things have changed. It's amazing. Sale $469.95. I mean, you can still get now the flat screen TVs at these prices, or even cheaper, depending on the size, in Costco and all that. But back then, $469.95 might have been a lot of money for the TV, maybe. More sales here. Let's see, what else? Mattresses. Save $8. Our print Peg North set is just $5.99. What? $5.99 for that long dress? That's crazy. I think that's what it is. Canadians make fur sale history. Look at that. Fur coats. You see the fur coats? And look at the prices here. Natural and dyed mink hats. Okay, so the mink hats were $40. Natural rabbit parkas, from $68 to $48. The coats, natural full-length rabbit coats, from $138 to $88. Well, I tell you, the prices haven't changed much in clothing, because you can still get, inexpensive clothing out there and coats. Look at that. Wow. That's crazy. Rocky Tabs, $35 million for Willowbrook revamp. Beam hits addiction unit on free loans to employees. And look, they spelled employees wrong. They missed the E. I'm surprised because these things are always proofread. They made a mistake there. They're missing the E. Study hits overcare for 4,000. U.S. urged to assist a condominium plan. And there's more sales here. Wow, look at this. $329 by S. Klein. And look at the furniture sets. Look at these. Wow. Look at these pieces here. Very interesting. Wow. $699 for a 3-piece sectional. And look at how many locations they used to have. Midtown, Brooklyn, Marine Park, Hub Bronx, Fordham, Uptown, Jamaica, Astoria, Huntington, Hempstead, Saks, New York. I bet they don't, I don't know if they exist anymore. I haven't heard of that store. City will hire 1,000 guards for schools. Look at that. Just 1,000. So imagine right now how many there are in the city. Nixon to give a TV preview of his budget. Look at that. Do we get a budget from Biden right now? From the president? I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know. New Trigid booms into air travel. Okay, Gimbel's Kitchen Helpers. I do not want to bore you with this. I hope that you find it interesting. Furniture sale, another furniture sale. Look at the wall units. Remember those wall units? 6-foot tall wall unit, perfect for stereo TV. Sale $99 each, regularly $129. Wow, $99 for that whole wall unit. That is cheap. And look here, Italian provincial style 6-piece dining room, sale $499. 6-piece, so that's the table, the 4 chairs, right? That's 5, and that cabinet. Wow. And these recliners, look at that. $79 each recliner. Now you pay over $500 for a recliner. Wow, look at these. These are the end tables and coffee tables of the past. Look at that. Wow. This was Corvettes. That store doesn't even exist anymore. Not that I know of. These look like my miniatures. Look at these. They look like my miniature tables. I even have one of these in an octagon shape. Alexander's. Yep, I remember that too. All those stores that went away. Mink and long hair fur hats, $25. I think my hubby used to work in Alexander's, I think, way back. But that was, of course, when he was so young. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, a teenager working in a store. You know what I'm saying? That was when he was a teenager. Castro year-end clearance. Okay, so what do we have here? We have some stereo systems and speakers here. All for $99.99. Look at that. Originally $170. That's crazy. Look at these. Remember these? The Sound Design solid state AC or battery operated compact portable cassette recorder. Look at that. $29.99. Wow. Transistor radio $17.88. And then Gimbel's Great Exercise Sale. Rowing machine, $19.99. After $34.99, right? Sauna in a suit, $17.99. Wow. Look at the TVs again. Zenith. Remember that TV, Zenith? Corvettes. Key 73 group is hit by Jews and Catholics. Look at that. Wow. That's a lot to read right now. Let's see. Alexander's. Look at the watches here. $30. You could still find watches for $30 if you go into Walmart, or I think maybe even Kohl's. So here we have some rugs, washing machine. Look at this, Sears low price, $158 for a washing machine. That really changed. Kenmore, heavy duty, 3 cycle, 2 temperature, 2 water level washer. Wow, that's crazy. Look at the refrigerator. Regular refrigerator, $553. Look at that, double door. That is crazy. Wow, so this, let me go a little faster here. Mom is seized by FBI here in mix-up kidnap. Oh, that's what we were reading about before. Let's see. Held in wife's death by axe. A Queens cab driver was charged with homicide yesterday after he allegedly killed his wife and critically wounded her sister with an axe. Oh my God. And you know what? We hear about these things all the time now. So maybe they were going on a lot back then, but you know, we didn't have the media that we have now. So now we hear about these things even more often. Look at the wigs here. Wow. So $10 to $20 for a wig. The store Maze, remember that? Corvettes. Final reductions, final 2 days. No iron floral sheets. S. Klein. City finds it can't silence sanitation trucks. I think that's what they're talking about. Sanitation trucks. Let's see what it says there. A 4-year experiment with quieter garbage trucks is being quiet. Wait, I lost my place here. A 4-year experiment with quieter garbage trucks is being scrapped by the sanitation department. The news learned yesterday. The department has despaired